Hey guys, it's nice to see you guys all again. As you should know from Lauren's awesome update video, we ran out of topics, so we should be right on track next week with all of us present, hopefully. But today's Friday and I thought I'd just throw up a video as well since I haven't posted in a couple weeks too. So I decided to do a back to school kind of read thing because as we all know, school's starting soon and it's not exactly fun, but these are some books with some high school settings that I really enjoyed, so I want to share with you guys. My definition is basically contemporary, like realistic, real world high school, because sure, we all read like all those dystopians and paranormals and that's not really in our world, so I thought that this video would bring you books that have high schools in our world that are mostly contemporary books because that's the way it ends up. The first book I chose was Some Girls Are by Courtney. This type of high school setting is a lot more intense because everyone is kind of mean and everyone's kind of a bitch, and it gets kind of intense because people are bullies, and that just makes it a lot more in your face and intense, and Courtney does not hold back when she brings out the mean girls. So yeah, I thought that was an interesting read and it makes me grateful that my high school is kind of tame and I never had any crazy awful experiences. The next one is the first author you should think of when you think high school, which is Siobhan Vivian. She writes the best high school settings. Her two books that I have read, one is Not That Kind of Girl and the other one is called The List. Both of them are so well done and they both encapsulate the high school setting that I think is perfect because she brings out how in high school it's a lot more about the dynamics between people, not just necessarily having a great high school with like a football team or whatever, but I feel like the way she brings these characters to school and have them interact, it's not all after school fun things, it's things that happen in school and she does it so well. So I hope that makes sense somewhat, but I really think she does high school well. And if you've read any of her books, you would probably know what I mean. The third is Catching Jordan by Miranda Kenneally. I like this high school because they have a football team and the girl is the quarterback and the captain, and I thought that was pretty awesome, and that's pretty much it. The fourth is Looking for Alaska by John Green. That's a boarding school actually, which isn't exactly like what most people are in like public high school or private high school or whatnot, but that's a boarding school. I thought that John Green just really managed to bring out the setting of his high school, and it felt a lot like a university campus actually because they had like all the dorm rooms and the classrooms and things like that, but I thought overall the setting just played a really big role because it isolated the kids from adults and things like that, so thought that was well done. The next book I want to mention is Babe in Boyland by Jody Gehrman. I really like this book because it was like the book version of She's the Man, like the movie She's the Man, which I thought was just utterly hilarious and so quotable. But anyways, Babe in Boyland is about a girl who goes like undercover kind of and pretends she's a boy and then infiltrates an all-boys high school. And I thought that I'm picking this one more because of the story was kind of entertaining than like the school setting, but it was interesting because you get like a perspective on boys and things like that, and it reminded me a lot of the movie, which was a good thing in this case because the movie was great. And yeah, so Babe in Boyland is very entertaining and very like there's a lot of like shenanigans that goes down. The last two are totally cheats because they're not in the real world, unfortunately, to my great distress. But I would love to go to Hogwarts and I would love to go to Camp Half-Blood. So that's Harry Potter and the Percy Jackson series. So yep, someone wanna take me there? Yeah? Alright, anyways, we will be back next week with topics. I am looking forward to your guys' videos, ladies, and have a great weekend. Bye!